Hi, welcome to this part of my review featuring Midnight, Legacy of Darkness. If you haven't seen the other parts of my review, featuring this setting for Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition, where evil rules supreme and being good is considered a sin, please check out the playlist in the description below. This time we are going to talk about the Elves. The Elves in this setting are more like the Elder Fae than any of the other Fae peoples of Eredain, both physically and culturally. They are a slight people, lithe, quick, and agile. They are all children of nature, and even with their ancient culture and powerful magic, they still live close to the wilds as part of the great forest of Erethor. Most are a unified people, allied not to clan or family groups, but instead to a single royal line that rules over all of Erethor. The Elves of Erethor appear as varied as the woodlands they inhabit, with skin and hair ranging from the rich dark brown of the Ino tree to the pale hues of the alpine yew. Their eyes are universally large and dark, brimming with the weight of their long lives. Despite their greater shared history and society, there remain various distinct cultures of elvenkind, each with its own unique ways of life. First we have the Caransil. The Elves of Central Erethor, the Caransil are the most widespread and familiar of the woodland Fae. They range from the southern Highhorns eastward to the plains of Eris Aman and the Westlands, and south to the Arun rainforest. These elves live in enormous modrial or homewood trees that have been coaxed to grow in elegant but useful domestic shapes by age-old spells. The Caransil eat mostly fruits, vegetables, nuts, and seeds. They wear a variety of clothes, from the dark and mottled camouflage deerskin leather of a scout's kit to the sunset brilliance of a courtier's elaborate silks. The Wood Elves are traditionally the artists and craftspeople of Erethor. They are also the lineage from which have come the greatest sorcerers and battle mages of recent times. Then we have the Danisil, the Elves of the southern reaches of Erethor, where temperate forests give way to lush tropical rainforests. They are known as the Danisil. They live in the dense Boaville groves, along the many small rivers that wind through the Arun rainforest. Their homes nestle into the upper canopies of the Boavilles. They eat mostly fruits and meats. The Danisil prefer loose tunics and colorful vests to avoid the worst of the oppressive heat, though their warriors often don lacquered linothorax breastplates. Traditionally, the armor would be as colorful as the rest of the elves' clothing, but as the war against the shadow continues, they have adopted muted greens and browns to better strike from ambush. Nearly all the Danisil adorn their arms and faces with complex patterns of ritualistic scarring. They are in fact wards against the fell demons that inhabit the dark depths of the Arun. Traditionally, the Danisil have been the foremost academics and philosophers amongst the elves, having studied the mysteries of the arcane and the disappearance of the divine from their world for thousands of years. And this concludes this part of the review. In the next part we are going to talk about the other two elf populations, and the elven traits, as well as the specific traits that differentiate each of these elven populations. As you can see, these elves were once quite peaceful and civilized, but because of the war against the shadow, they have had to adapt and change. Crafters and artists are now battle mages and powerful sorcerers, and academics and scholars have now scarred their own bodies in order to create powerful wards against these forces of evil. Thank you for watching this part of the review, and thank you for your likes and your comments. If you have any questions or comments, please let me know. And thank you so much to those of you that have been going the extra mile to support the channel. If anyone else wishes to further support the channel, the information on how to do that will be in the description below. Once again, thank you, and see you later.